Hi guys, Tim here. Been a little bit since my number 17 video. Got quite a bit done actually, but I've been pulling 16-hour days. Vacation is over. I am back to work doing my regular scheduled activities, trying to make a buck. But thought we may let you know where we're at. So we had finished up the walls, laid the flooring in the bedroom, and had done the ceiling that you see above me. And I think that's about where we're at. So, as you can see, I've continued wall boarding. As of today, I have gotten all down the full length of the front of the house, with the exception of that sunroom, which right now was my living quarters. We're not going to go in there. All the way down the secondary bath, which I also have not started on whatsoever. Now you'll notice this wall here has not been done. I almost started on it just a second ago and realized that I can't do that yet, because coming from here to about here, maybe 24, 26 inches, whatever our standard closet is, I'm going to extend this wall and put a two-door closet, coat closet, vacuums, just that odds and ends stuff you need when people show up, or you need once a week or so, that kind of closet. It was a second bedroom. We're utilizing most of it. We're going to take advantage and take a little closet. This light switch here will be moved to the facing wall. Operates currently a broken fan, but it will be something else. This light will be moved. We're thinking 3 wall sconces of some sort, maybe stagecoach style. Front door still has to be replaced and redone, but that'll be another video. And when last we talked, we discussed that we were going to have to clean up all the brown because we were going to leave it. And we really thought that's what we were going to do. But on the same day that I closed in the laundry nook, and you'll see I've moved 2 of the receptacles to the outside here above countertop. We're actually going to build probably only about a 12 to 14 inch wide cabinet top there. Just for like the coffee maker, maybe a waffle iron, food processor, that kind of stuff that's often used if you're trying to eat right and process vegetables and all, but it takes up a lot of counter space. So we're going to do a space for that. We did another set-in shelf here. The one in the bathroom worked out so well, we just kind of fell in love with it. I'm still going to frame them. I'm going to do a sort of like the window frames. We're thinking this one, large jars. It'll hold a mason jar, 6 inches on the bottom, 4 inches on the top like before. Sarah's got her herb garden in the early stages now. We're hoping in a year or 2 at least to have a pretty substantial collection of various herbs and all we can be drying, and that'll be a place for them. I got carried away, so there's another little one on the side. We will be doing still pots and pans and everything just hanging here. Inside of the laundry room is mostly untouched. This is probably going to get beadboard. It may get the wood siding too. I don't know. But I'm thinking beadboard just to brighten up this area a little bit. And of course, they're going to have several shelves across the top. I still have to bring the fixtures out of the floors to make them operational when we get them in here. But the pride and joy so far is my ceiling. Came in, went to one of the large box stores. I don't advertise, so I'm not going to tell you which one. Bought a bunch of this molding. We still have to do some caulking, spackling the nail holes, and painting. But the grid pattern, I saw something similar on a YouTube video a long time ago, and it just looked really elegant, yet still it could fit into an old farmhouse or a cabin. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I am just blown away with how well it turned out. I kind of toying with the idea of doing the same exact thing replicated on the lower ceiling in the living area when I get in there. But to our brown wood problem, or issue rather, after seeing how well this pops and the way it creates shadows and highlights and just gives it such a three-dimensional appearance, we've opted to go back to our original white. I'm not going to frame the whole cathedral out like this, just to break it up and give it something different and to save me a lot of time, because this was just excruciating to do, but it was a lot of fun at the same time watching it come together. But yeah, so we will be going back to white in there. Did the same thing in here where the bathroom is going to be. I think I showed you last time. This one is dressed out, floor is all laid. I told you we were going to salvage this tub. That has been updated as well. My wife, and all her savvy internet self, knows how to find bargains on message boards and sale sites and whatever they are. I'm not a big social media person at all, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was a marketplace. So instead of coming home from work yesterday and hanging wood, by the time I pulled up in the driveway, I found out she had found my dream, an actual jacuzzi brand corner tub, full jets, barely used. I met the guy that installed it originally, and he was also the one that took it out when he did the final renovation. It was used so little when we went to take the drain apart from the seal to get on a trailer so it wouldn't crack. We literally took the drain apart by hand. It had not even been used enough to tighten up and lock itself in like they typically do with some use. So that's exciting. Changes my plans a little bit. We'll deal with it. It's a good change. I'm not sure how it's going to look. Not sure exactly what we're going to do. I'll let you know. That'll be another video. In the meantime, I am going to start in that corner, if you can see it for the mess. And we are going to start stringing more board, because that is what I do.